Hello everyone, this is a in-depth Frost Mage PvP guide for the War Within latest patch. Came up with some pretty solid buffs for Frost Firebolt. So there is a new build and we're gonna talk about gearing, stats, talents. We're gonna talk about comps you can run in 3v3 and we're gonna focus mainly on shuffle, how to play shuffle. We're gonna jump later into see one of my shuffle games, which was a pretty bad lobby for a Frost Mage. It was like double hunter and stuff, and I still managed to win it. So I'm gonna show all of that and talk about all of that. Okay, let's talk about talents first. Let's talk about left side first. My like these are my talents. Let's go to every single one talent and then we will say I'll tell you which talents you have to run and then what can you swap around, I guess. Basically this is a standard build, left side, standard mage 3, 99.9 mages go same build. But let's go over the talents. Ice barrier, of course, counter slow, these are like just you have to pick it. Tempest barrier. A lot of mages don't go Tempest barrier. The reason I go Tempest barrier and why I think it's really good. Every time you blink, you will get a shield. That shield is irrelevant. I just use this talent. I just use this 1 point into Tempest barrier because of the shield, because it will be a purge protect. A lot of the times when I blink, I will use alter or I will place alter then blink. And with my arcane intellect, with this shield, let's say I have a barrier and alter, it's way harder to purge my alter. So that's why I have just 1 point in this. Just 1 point in Tempest barrier. I don't care about the shield, how big it is, the percentages or whatever. I only want it to act like as a trash buff. So I only wanted to be a purge protect. That's the only reason I went this talent, and I think it's super good. Remover curse, of course, if there is no shaman, no warlock, you just do this. When you don't need remove curse, you just do this. I always play with Tempest barrier, I never swap it off. Spell steal, mirror image, you always go that. Shifting power always. Alter, of course. Master of time, of course. Blast wave, of course. So all of these are like a must-have. There is one also you want to play with Ice Nova because it's a big part of your rotation. When you are playing against Resto Druid, you can go Ring of Frost, but anything else is just Ice Nova. It's a big part of your damage rotation. It's a big part of those shatter. Like you can shatter your Frost Balls, your Comet Storm, or whatever with Frost Nova. You don't need Flurry all the time, so it's a big part of your damage rotation. The other build I want to show you is a build that I probably go more often than this one, not gonna lie. This build I go like I will show you right now. I get rid of this, I get rid of slow, I get rid of this and this, put 2 points here and 1 here. It's like just 10% slow, it's nerfed in PvP, so it's 5%, but this freezing cold. When your roots expire or are dispelled, your target is snared by 80%. So, with this new build, when you are casting a lot of frostbolts and stuff, you will be cleaving everyone, people will be slowed all the time, frostbites will proc, your ice nova, your frost nova, and then when those roots expire or are dispelled, the target will be slowed by 80%. I really love this one with this new build. So I run this a lot. It's either this one, you can play it in a BM Hunters in a full melee lobby, but the standard one where you're gonna run most of your games is this. This is a standard one. Then middle row, it's not even a question. Spellslinger is useless. You always go Frostfire. There is no question about it. Always lock Frostfire in. You pick this, because the other one is pretty bad. And you pick this. This is super good because of your DB, your Blast Wave, and your Ring of Fire. The cooldown is reduced, so if you, let's say, Ring of Fire, Shifting Power, you can basically Ring of Fire again, and Ring of Fire is really strong right now. It hits hard, and it's usually like your second on damage, so it's really good. And then the rest of these is just this, and then the rest is it's not even a choice, you have to get them. Let's jump to the right side of talents. This is the only build you should play right now. Don't change a single talent, just go with everything I have on the screen right now. It's best by far, there is no question about it. I will show you in a second why and how do you play it, but it's just so good. With these new Frost Firebolt buffs, with Slick Ice and Fracture Frost and Death Chill, if you are left alone when you can free cast, you are doing unhealable damage. It's best by far right now. Never change anything, just lock it in like it is on my screen. And let's talk about PvP talents. Okay. Snowdrift and Ring of Fire are basically a must-have. The only time you don't play Snowdrift is if you have like a rogue on your team. Everything will be stunned all the time, so you don't need Snowdrift. If you are playing with a sub-rogue, you can go Ice Wall and Master Shepherd. That's when you're playing with a sub-rogue. If you are not playing with a sub-rogue, this is the way to go. This third talent is, you can choose. You can play Master Shepherd, you can play Ice Wall, or you can play the Orb talent. Me personally, I love this Orb talent. I don't know why, but when people are running away from me and like hugging pillar, I just want to be able to place my orb behind the pillar, blizzard behind the pillar, slow everyone, then get like a ring of fire behind the pillar and stuff. I really like it, but a lot of mages right now are running Ice Wall. Me personally, I don't like this spell, but it's really strong. It's just I don't play it, I don't like it that much. It's really strong. If you like Ice Wall, you should definitely go for it. And also, Master Shepherd is when you are playing with a Feral, I think it's really good. When you basically play anything that you will be sheeping a lot, 12% verse is a lot. That's a lot of damage and a lot of tankiness, so it's a really good talent. It's your choice. When I'm in a caster lobby, I'll usually just do this. But most of the people will just usually go Ice Wall instead of Orb. It's your choice. When you know you're gonna sheep a lot, it's Master Shepherd, and that's about it. These other two are, as I said, must have. Unless it's sub rogue, then you just get rid of Snowdrift and you put Master Shepherd or Ice Wall. Okay. Let's talk now about the rotation. If you are getting trained by melees, this build, you will think it's based on casting Frostbolts. That's actually not true. You should cast Frostbolts, of course it's good, but only if you are left free. If you are left free, then you can do a lot of damage. When you do this, let's say you drop Orb, you got your Ring of Fire going, you slow them with Blizzard, you're close to a pillar, you pop, and then you just spam these Frostfire bolts. You get your stacks, and then Frostfire Bolt, Flurry, Frostfire Bolt, Frostfire Bolt, Frostfire Flurry again, Frostfire Bolt, Frostfire Bolt. And then you just spam. The reason why you want to do Frostfire Bolt into Flurry and then two Frostfire Bolts is because every time you press Flurry, your next two Frostfire Bolts have way higher chance to crit. And you want those crits in order to do like those 1.5, 1.6 mil damage. However, if you are getting trained, you will still do the same. I mean, okay. However, if you are getting trained, you will not do this. If you are getting trained by melees or whatever the case is, you will just don't even, you have to get out of the habit of casting when you're getting trained. You just orb, blizzard, comet storm, and you just slap instant like flurry, blizzard again, ice lances, flurry, ice lance, flurry again, ice lance, you get another flurry, ice lance, ring of fire again, comet storm, nova, ice lance, and then you have snowdrift as well, you get another flurry. So when you're getting trained, even with veins on, you are just spamming instant casts like this. It's just orb, flurry, ice lance, flurry, ice lance, blizzard, ring of frost, comet storm, nova, and just like that. If you're getting trained, don't cast. If you are left free, go in that turret mode and just spam frost fireballs. You will do 1 million plus that DPS. The damage is unhealable, especially if they are stacking. Now, on to the next one. My gear is pretty damn awful. I didn't do a single spark quest. I just couldn't be bothered. So, but the point is, you want haste verse on every single piece. You want you will run 2-set, that's chest and hands. Only 2-set, never go for 4-set for frost. You want haste versa head, you want haste versa neck, you want haste versa shoulders, haste versa back. You want everything full haste verse. So that means you're gonna craft one ring, it's gonna be crafted haste verse, and the offhand weapon offhand will be crafted haste verse. Everything else you can get just haste verse from the vendor. And then gems are gonna be verse haste. Gems are gonna be verse haste. Ring enchant's gonna be verse. Weapon enchant is gonna be authority of a radiant power. And then for wrist enchant's gonna just be speed. Chest enchant is crystal radiance. Back enchant is chant of burrowing rapidity. And yeah, on your waist you will put you'll craft waist and put precooked gem. So that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it from the gearing situation and stuff. My gear right now is bad because I'm like playing both fire and frost and kind of trying things around. I'm like, I still don't know what's best for fire. I think mastery is better for fire, so my gear is kind of mixed. So I have like a mastery offhand and I still have like these mastery boots and stuff like that. But as a frost, you just want haste verse on every single piece. That's about it. Let's talk about best comps for 3v3 arena. If you wanna play exclusively 3v3, you wanna play with in my opinion, the best class you can play with is a feral druid. It's not like, it's a bit harder comp to master, but once you get good at it, it's really good. It's really OP right now. It's one of the best comps in the game, if not the best. It's just feral pressure with clones and mage sheeps. It's just really strong. So if you are looking forward to master a comp and to be like the best, to push the highest rating you can push, probably gonna be feral frost mage. That's my like That's my advice. Just play for a Feral Frost Mage. It will take you a lot to learn, but once you learn how to play it, you will dominate the ladder. Other comps you can play are like... I mean, you can basically play everything. Frost Mage is really strong right now, so you can play with... You can play with a Demo Lock, you can play with like SP, you can play with an Acero, you can basically play everything, but whatever you like. You can make anything work, but the best comp is by far Feral Frost Mage. Let's now talk about Shuffle. Okay, so Shuffle is where I spend all my free time. So I basically just queue Shuffle. I don't really care about race that much right now. Shuffle is just way more fun for me, easier to get into. So let's talk about Shuffle. I already told you these are the talents you wanna run in Shuffle, and it depends on what lobby. Like, if you get a full melee lobby, you should, without a doubt, 6-0 that lobby. If you get like a full melee lobby, if they are training you every game, you just need to kite. You just move backwards, drag them away from their healer, just run back and kite. And spam instant cast. Don't go for casts on Frost Firebolt. Don't cast Frost Firebolts, just Orb, Blizzard, and just instant cast. Common Storm, Ice Lance, get a Ring of Fire when you can, Blizzard again, and just keep kiting, just spam instant cast. Don't go for casts. You don't even need to sheep. Like if you're getting trained by 2 melee, you don't sheep. You just run and cleave those 2 melees. Let the team get CC, you just run, take as little damage as possible, and do as much as you can. And just spam instant cast. That's the point of Shuffle right now. I mean, not right now, since Shuffle came out. You just want to do as much damage as possible and avoid as much damage as possible. Shuffle is not like 3v3, there is no good communication, you don't go for CC that often, the CC is not like cross CC, it's just do as much damage and avoid as much damage. So when melees are training you, run back, cleave them and let your team CC. You will win by just doing damage. And if it's a full caster lobby, you kinda need to play a little bit better, because Frost Mage is not the strongest into casters, so you kinda need to play, if it's an Affliction Lock or something, you just kinda have to play like a bit more aggressive. You gotta go for those CCs, you gotta go for those snow drifts, you gotta make plays. If it's a... So it just depends on what lobby it is. If it's like a... Let's say there are like... I don't know, let's say SP, Frost Mage, Warrior and Windwalker. That's a really good lobby for Frost Mage, because you can win with everyone. SP or Afflock, they are bad into Warriors and Windwalkers. So that means you can win easily with the Warrior. You just kite the Windwalker and do damage to a lock. With the Warrior on him, you should win. Same goes the other way, like if you have Windwalker on yours, like you can kite out the Warrior and just win. Like, so basically, whenever there is a melee and a mage against a melee and like an SP or an Afflock or an Ellie, mage should win. Because enemy melee cannot touch you. If you are kiting properly, you can still hit enemy Afflock, SP or Ellie or whatever it is, but the enemy melee cannot touch you. If you play properly, you can just kite them forever and just still do damage and you will win by default. Now I wanna show you a really bad lobby for a Frost Mage. It was a bad lobby. Shouldn't end like it ended, but it was like a full lobby of high rank players and it was fun, and I actually managed to win that lobby. I don't know how. I guess Mage just broken right now. So we're gonna jump right into that, and I'm gonna... This lobby is around 2150 MMR. It was double Hunter, so MM, BM, double Holy Pala, me and a Feral Druid. So This is a really insane lobby for a Feral Druid. Like, Feral Druid gets to play jungle or FMP every game. So, in theory, Feral should 6-0 this. But that's not how it's gonna go. Spoiler alert. So, let's see. The game is about to start. We wanna go Feral. Mostly gonna go Feral. We are with the BM, so it's really hard for us to win this game, but we're gonna try. So I instantly Orb, Blizzard on this guy. Lining, already lining. I alter time. He runs away because he sees that I alter time. So now that no one is on me, I'm gonna pop. I pop my veins, I'm free casting right now. I'm getting stacks, I'm free casting. I'm doing decent damage. I wall here. On Hunter damage. I'm just still casting. Feral is not kicking for some reason. He just missed a kick. So I'm still casting. I know I'm not gonna die here. So I got CS. I get a full poly out of that CS. And we have like really good pressure right now. I'm just doing damage. Shuffle, just do damage and avoid damage. I alter time here, perfect pre-alter. I still trinket. I don't wanna get, if I get purged, I'm dead, so I trinket line. I full sheep the pal. I alter back just to get another blink. I'm just doing damage and lining, My pala goes for a hodge. The pala has to bubble. Feral is still in trouble. Like, BM Hunter is doing so much damage as well. BM Hunter on his pop is really strong. I just go back. Try to CC the Hunter. He faints. I sheep him here. We basically, like, Pala has only trinket, that's it. Feral has nothing. He just bopped. I'm running. He trapped, I'm running. I go back as they are going my Hunter right now. Because they see that I'm lining. We're gonna get trapped here. Pala trinket. They basically have nothing right now. I blink kick the tears. Not letting the Pala get tears in shuffle is really important. I couldn't stop the other one, but I'm just doing damage here again. Basically just lining and doing damage. My Hunter is a bit in trouble here, so I go out, I sheep the Hunter. And this is my second veins, so this is GG. It's a full poly, it's GG. Second veins, when you hit that second veins in shuffle, it's most of the time you can just end the game. We are with the Feral, but we are into 2 Hunters, so keep in mind, MM and a BM can easily kill a mage. Easily. So, even though I play a strong comp, I'm scared here because it's BM and MM, so you gotta play good. You gotta avoid damage. Just doing damage, doing normal stuff, Orb, Ring of Fire. Just slapping lances, just Blizzard again, just doing damage, just normal stuff. Now I popped veins. I wanna cast, I get kicked. I shifting power insta. I go back. I start casting. Getting my stacks, I get kicked again. I just keep casting. I have stacks now, and I can do big damage. Feral is pushing for a stun. I sheep. I see that. I sheep. He clones as well. He actually didn't clone. That's good. I resheep. I'm just doing damage. They purge my altar right here, so this is scary. I wall. Just doing damage. Just casting it, using instant cast. Outside of veins, you don't wanna press that. You don't wanna cast. You just do instant cast. You just Orb, Blizzard, and slap all these procs you have. So I'm just doing damage. Got a pet sack. That was kind of random. I'm just lining them. Got a full sheep here. Can't use my ice lens because it's gonna break. So I wait him for him to move. He moved. I got stunned, but my pally bubbled, so I'm chilling. Stopping tears, blink CS for tears. It's really important to stop those tears. Pallies get annoyed. They don't have healing. So see, he bubbled insta because he wants to get the tears off. He insta bubbled that clone. I block here because I'm almost dead. That's my bad. I shouldn't have went out into Hunter pop. But I got a sheep. I have altar time. I should probably use it here soon. I pressed it, but I got stunned, so I'm gonna press it now. Altar time line or blizzard, run around pillar. Now I pop. I'm just casting here to get my stacks. Cast few frost bolts. I mean frost firebolts. I can't really cast here, it's kinda hard, so I'm just slapping the instant casts. I got bopped. I volt as well. I kick wrap. I alter time. As soon as it off CD, I alter time. I get a full shape here. I should have waited a little bit, but it's fine. And the hunter goes down. I didn't play slow drift these games. I played Frostbomb because I was scared that I wouldn't be able to play offensive into hunters, so I was just playing Frostbomb. I mean, keep in mind, Frostbomb is still like a decent spell. Like if it crits around 1 mil. It's not that bad, and your healers usually waste a dispel on it, so it's pretty good. But Snowdrift is just way better. But I thought like MM Hunters and BM Hunters gonna. I basically thought Hunter is gonna kill me, so I didn't want to be offensive. I knew I was could have to line all game, so I didn't play it. I just trinket alter insta using my orb blizzard, slowing them. I blink kick, alter back. I should have just alter back kick instead of blink kick, but it's fine. Because I'm out of blinks now. But I popped and I'm casting here on Hunter and he's not kicking me. Feral kick me. I have no more kicks. I'm shifting power. I kick that and I start casting here. Big damn here. You wanna Frostbolt Flurry and then Frostbolt Frostbolt and then Frostbolt Flurry, Frostbolt Frostbolt. That's the most damage you can do because Flurry has those two. It basically lets your Frostbolt crit, which is what you need. You need those crits in order for them to hit like hard. I'm basically trying to live. This was a really bad block, but you know what? It happens. I'm just slapping my instant casts, just doing as much damage as I can. My healer is coming back. This is what I love. I love when he pops me insta. This was good. I love when healer comes back with me against hunters, so we can just run together. If they're not all in, if they are on in, I cannot run. It makes it hard. I kick clone. I'm just using my instant casts, ring of fire, just doing them, kiting. Have my altar time up. He bopped. I stole bop. I don't know why I didn't use the Frost Firebolt proc there, but okay. I DB'd Feral there before he could have stunned me, and I just blinked away so he cannot get to me. That DB was crucial. I'm gonna show that again. So Feral is gonna leap towards me and wanna stun me right now, right here. He went stealth and used so he melded and leaped towards me or whatever, and I'm gonna DB him right here. I DB him so he didn't stun me, and I blink away. He cannot get to me now. I kick the clone and I keep running. Stuns me, I trinket instantly. This is my second veins. This is time to pump. Everyone is dying right now. I'm claiming Hunter and Feral. So this is big trouble for Feral. I'm kicked, but I have altar. They purge my altar. I block here. No question about it. I saw my healer is in CC. I blocked. I come out and gonna wall as well. Kick clone and just start doing damn. Ring of Fire on me in case Feral comes, but it's pretty over. He melded. Dampening is too high. I kick clone again. That's why you're shifting power and yeah, GG. I think we actually lose this one because the Feral and MM were like, okay, let's just go train BM. This mage is kiting too much. He's annoying. So they full game. They just want my BM Hunter, and I think I lost this round. I'm not sure though, but I think that's what happened. Bad cycle already. I'm still not popping. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, this was really good. So here, Hunter stuns my Holy Pala, which means he wants to trap him. I go on top of my H-Pal, I stand on him, and I pop mirror images. I stand behind him, a little bit behind him, and one image in front of him. You will see right here. So he traps. I pressed images right before I stepped on him. Now me and my mirror image are on top of Holy Pala. If Holy Pala, there are really low chances Holy Pala will get trapped here. If it does happen, well, at least you tried. But here, I popped mirror images, I stand on my pal, so there is my image, me and Holy Pala, and my image actually eats the trap. So Hunter was blasting me a little bit, so I walled. I got Searing Glare. This is my pop. So I insta trinket. Start hitting Feral still. I was a little bit scared this game, because into an MM as a mage, you know to never push, but they were going my BM more than me. I should have actually pushed, but I was scared. I know my weak aura for Arcane Intellect is annoying, but I need to see it. I kicked the clone, but my BM is struggling. I should sheep an MM Hunter here. I don't know why I didn't. If they are training your DPS, if like a hunter or like a feral or a rogue or something, that's not Asa. You just want to sheep off DPS as much as you can. If you're not with Aflock or like an ally or something, or that spread pressure, you just want to sheep the off target. Which I didn't do here, so we lost. Can't say it was BM fault because I didn't fucking sheep the other target, so it's my fault as well. Okay, so it's me, MM. I get stunned. I don't drink it this time. I don't see Hunter yet. Insta sack. I'm just using my insta casts. Feral used skinned. Feral used skin. I'm just good. Now I pop. I'm gonna cast here. I cast sheep. I keep blasting this feral. He missed a kick. I'm just doing them to Hunter right now. He traps him and I break it and I break the scatter. It was really bad. But I want to do max time because Feral had bad sack on him, so I couldn't crit. Now Feral almost died. Melt save him. With all the damage I had. So Vayne is running out. I have full sheep. He bubbles. I trinket this. I should have trinket altar, but I press altar now. I sheep DPM. My Vayne's is over, so now I want to get shifting power. I want to slap my lances. I want to use my instant casts. I full sheep the pal. I wall here. He traps him off. I double DB. But Peril lives. Attack again. That means we cannot do much, so. And Bob. I don't know why, but it was kind of troll. I guess my Hunter popped, that's why, but I feel like it was still preemptive. I block here, I'm just sitting, full block. I kick the clone, came out, kick the clone. I can get a full ship here, or he can get a trap in 1 second now. He does Pala trinkets. So, they basically have nothing right now. I got bopped here, pretty good. A sheep hunter. I start blasting the feral. My instinct, I have veins in 5 seconds. Veins are coming, so I want to pop that as soon as possible. I try to steal that bop, but I'm never lucky with spell steals. So now I pop. He skins again. I block again. My second block. But my pala bubbled. I get a half sheep. I get kicked again. I alter time here. Kick the clone. Trying to kill the feral. I should have tried to eat the trap instead of altering back. That was pretty bad. But feral should die here. And I live on 5%. That's pretty lucky. Now we play Feral Mage H-Ball, we should win this. But then again, BM and Hunter can be really scary for a mage, so keep that in mind. Don't go too aggro. Feral says this lobby blows, but I don't know. Like, it's really good lobby for a Feral. He's just having a bad game, so he's crying, but it's a good lobby for Feral. I wall here because my alter time got purged. I DB this guy, I'll go hide. And I pop here. He pet sacks. I get a full sheep here. It breaks. Another pet sack. So I'm hitting the guy who doesn't have pet sack. I'm back on MM. Doing big damage here. Keep. Sack him. Hitting Paul while he has sack. Full sheep Paul, he trinkets. I blink. DB. Try to resheep him. I get kicked. He gets hodged. I shifting power here. Just doing damn. Using my instant casts. Sheep to BM because we are going MM. Pet sacks again. Full sheep Paul. He has to bubble here. I mean, he actually didn't have to bubble. My feral was running and I didn't have enough damn. I line here, it's Hunter Pop, Summon Hunter Pop. I go back. Block here because I see that my healer is trapped. Cancel block, stall bob. We got a full sheep. I got a full sheep. My feral is running, but he should be in there. I can't get the re because I got scattered. But yeah, he deterrence. So they absolutely have nothing right now. They got a clone, I sheep the hunter, and that's pretty much it. Oh wait, maybe not. But it's my second pop, so I should be doing a lot of time here. Another bob, fat sack. Pala has trinket back. But dampening is too high, cannot out heal this. Yeah. So that's it. I got 5 wins in a pretty bad lobby for mage, and but made it work. Frost mage right now is so strong, it's unbelievable. It does so much damage if left free. If you are just free casting with those frost fireballs, they are hitting for like 1.5, 1.6 mil, and they are like almost instant cast during veins. And if you are left alone during your veins, you will do unhealable damage. And then if you are getting trained on, you are the best caster to survive. You just run back, you slow everyone, and you use your instant casts. So that's why this build I showed you is really broken right now. This right side. Because you can do everything. You can do instant cast damage, you can do your veins damage. Like, it's really strong. Frost Mage is one of the best classes right now, and it's really good in shuffle. So, yeah.